We are frequency beings. Whatever we resonate at, we resonate inside and we resonate outside. Most of the resonance is unseen and unknown, yet still, when you look with the inner eye, with your inner eye, you feel it, you see it, you know it. We don't stop here at the body. We permeate the field, for the field is in us, and we are in the field. And the idea of separation between the two is perception and illusion, and one of the veils often spoken about. We resonate. Our harmonic vibration resonates from us, touches others, touches the world, interacts with others, interacts with the field. Mostly, sometimes, often, because of the burden of the world, because of conditioning, because of wounding, because of toxic intake on the level of form, food, chemicalization, etc., etc., on the level of emotion through wounds, traumas, buried grievances. The movement, the inevitable movement away from our true nature. And then on the level of mind, toxic belief, projected beliefs, angry beliefs, fearful beliefs. That resonance, that harmonic, is disrupted, fragmented, scattered. And that's what we resonate into the field. That's the frequency that we resonate at. And then, of course, the world being one with us and being a mirror of us, both things, the world gives us back and reflects that fragmentation, that disconnectedness, that scatteredness, that unharmonicness, like a bad concerto. All this happens sight unseen in our experience. In many ways we call it life. But here's the thing, there's a lot you can do about it. You don't have to wait for awakening, enlightenment. Oh, we've gone into the darkness. We've gone into the tunnel. We've gone into the tunnel of darkness. And now we're coming out into the light. You don't have to wait for awakening. You don't have to wait for the golden egg. of enlightenment. You can pay attention. There's a lot you can do about your inner system. There's a lot of healing that you can do within yourself. You can attend to the physical. You can attend to the form. You don't have to get completely hung up on it or over-identified with it. But there's a lot you can do about the form. You can clean up your vessel, clean up the holy temple, detox the body of impurities, clean the liver out, get the digestive system working, strengthen the immune system, get your immune gut integrity resolved, or at least, get on the journey of that. Eat healthy foods, pay attention to what's being eaten, clean up the holy temple. That's a journey. But that journey itself, starts to clear up some of the mind. Mind and gut are in deep relationship. The heat of emotion and the heat of liver are in deep relationship. It's all well and good saying, I am not the body. But when your body goes wacko, when your body goes off the rails, as it is wont to do, you'll know about it. And then there's a challenge. I am not the body, but oh my God, this is terrifying. So, maybe while the journey is going on, include the body in the journey. I say this always, include the body. You don't have to over-identify with it. And you don't have to completely disengage from it. You can, but you might not want to. And that starts to have an effect. If you're going through the body, it really has a profound effect on the rest of the inner system. Because as soon as you start interacting, changing things with the body, as soon as you start clearing up the body, what's the immediate thing that happens? Emotions, buried emotions, they start coming up. Because there's so often emotions are buried in the body, armouring in the liver, in the gallbladder, in the spleen, in the heart, in the kidneys, in the gut, in the immune system. All of that starts getting shaken up. So as you start attending to the body, it's as if the emotions say, oh, me too, me too. I want that as well. I want to get resolved somehow. So we start interacting with the body in a much more healing, much more detoxifying way. And soon the emotions come along and say, me too. And we have to pay attention to those and allow those to be somehow this way. Come on. What are you looking at? Come on. Sorry, it's my dog. He thought he saw trouble. We have to keep our eyes out for coyotes on the trail in the early morning. So I've snapped that dog up as quick as they can. So I have to keep a double eye out here. Anyway, as soon as you start detoxing the body, then you dig deep and pretty soon you start meeting and having to deal with those awkward, unpleasant, hot, scary emotions. And of course then, because everything's connected in a continuum, those emotions are going to take you into beliefs, because your beliefs and your emotions, they're all buried in the subtle realms of the body, in the armouring of the body system, in the toxic build-up of the body system, are all connected. Body, emotion, mind, one. So you start meeting your beliefs. I believe this, I believe that I'm wrong, I believe that they're wrong, I believe, that my anger is necessary for my survival. I believe that I'm unworthy. I believe the world is cruel. All of these start coming up for the same inquiry, for the same detoxification. It's a whole experience. It's a holistic experience. That's why I tend to talk about a kind of holistic non-duality. Yes, ultimately all is consciousness, all is union, all is one, all is awareness. Awareness is the ocean from which all form, small form, big form, thought form, emotion form, all this arises from and falls back into the ocean of consciousness. But still here we are, me walking along the trail with my dog in the dream, but not of the dream. And so the reason I made this video is so that on the holistic level, while we're in the dream, we can do something about our harmonic, our vibration. Because what happens is, by and by, over a short period or a long period, in my case, a very long period, because I was so toxic and disconnected and dysfunctional and messed up. Maybe everybody is, but I certainly was. By and by, over a short period or a long period, usually both, at first a new, subtle yet profound harmony begins to arise. More flowing, a more flowing movement between body, emotion, mind, spirit, world, earth, body, emotion, mind, spirit, universe. Starts to sort of almost build a harmonic, flowing, what to call it, grace. The symphony begins to harmonize. The instruments, once out of tune, cacophony of instruments trying to play a great concerto, but not really making it somehow. So this starts to change. The instruments start to align. Something starts getting tuned up within, and the concerto that's always been playing is now starting to play something beautiful. Oh, what's that? He said. What's that beautiful sound? It may be subtle, it may be small, it doesn't matter. We're not looking for, great sort of orchestral wonders. We're just looking through the humbleness of our individual selves. It's not rocket science. This is the law of nature. This is the law of harmony. The law of us falling, the law of us getting more in touch with the harmonic of our true nature. We're out of whack with the universe. Consequently, our intelligence is reduced down to just this, in the fractured, in the fragmented state. It's just this. Me, my thought, me, can't quite understand, have to live in this very narrow band, of the ego, which has sort of hijacked, replaced our harmonic essence. We're by and by with this, cleansing, healing, detoxifying, attending to, loving, being kind, all of this kind of stuff. A new awareness starts arising, a new intelligence starts informing us. We become more in touch with our innate knowing, more in touch with the intelligence inherent within us, more in touch with our intuition, and more in touch with the field in which we live, more aware of others in a good way, more equanimous with others, and more aware of the almost cosmic nature of the universe and the cosmic intelligence that pours through. In a way, till by and by we fall into the deepest, where we realise that I and the universe are one. I and the universe are one. There is no separation. There is only union. And that knowing is not a mental knowing. It's not a choice, it's not a thought, it's not a belief, it's not an idea, it's not a concept. It's a deeper realization of the true nature of things. All is one. I am one with all that is. So, reharmonize, recalibrate, detoxify. All of this is an act of love. It's not punitive. You're not punishing yourself. You're loving yourself so deeply. You're willing to go beyond the cries of the me. Well, what about my this and what about my that? And I can't give up this and I can't give up that. And I can't let go of this and I can't let go of that. But maybe you fall in love with yourself, with your true self, more than that. more than that. You say, no, this is the time. It's never too late. Never too late. It's not a destination. It's a journey. The return to inner harmony. Because that harmony is the harmony that you put out into the world. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.